Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Final Fantasy VI, and Max, I think we're about to go get Mog, if I remember right.
I think so. I think, yeah, that's right. We dropped in the cave a little early.
Yeah, I went to the wrong side of the cave. I completely forgot where it was that we get Mog, which is really, if we just take Locke's secret entrance, he's pretty much right there, isn't he?
I think so.
So he just healed up there, and yeah. Alright, well, this'll be not too exciting here for a minute, so,
That's okay. Hey, you were talking to me about Sekiro, so you got yourself some Christmas presents when the Steam sale was happening.
Yes, I did.
For not a bad price for what was a lot of people's game of the year.
Yeah, and I can, having played a little bit of it now, I can see why. It's a tight game.
I gotta give it a chance, but you know what? If a game's punishingly hard, but it has tight controls and you know it's all your fault if you're dying, I can get into that because the only limitation is me.
Right.
So it's like, okay. And I think that's what the appeal is for the Souls games for some people.
But on the other hand, the only limitation is me.
Fuck that.
Right. I'm not ready to face my mortality. Yeah. But no, like I said, there's...
So how's the speed of it, like, compared... Because I know Bloodborne's like Souls, but quicker a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Like... I don't know. Everything feels very deliberate. Like, you know, your swings are really weighty. You know, they take a good time to pull off, and you really have to think about... Like, you know, the joke is, like, if you button mash, you're already dead. And that's the best way I can think to describe it. That's very true. Because if you swing at an enemy when they're not open, you're immediately and brutally punished for it.
Okay.
And so, yeah, it's not a fast-paced game, but on the other hand, I also find myself, like, really screwing up blocking a lot, too. So, like, it's fast enough. Like, they come at you fast and hard enough that you have to get the balance down for when to block.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. Okay. Alrighty.
Well,
I see.
What the hell?
Yep, there's Discord doing its thing. Let me go ahead and just reshare with you. You know, I really don't want this to become a regular part of our episodes. It's annoying. It's kind of worse than annoying because we've really had this down. You know, this is.
Yeah, this wasn't happening for a while.
No. God, I don't know what's up. Like, I don't know whether it's the internet or, and I feel like we have to have this conversation every time. Is it the internet? Is it, Discord? Is it some other hitherto unknown factor that's just screwing us over? But, I would really like it to stop.
Yeah.
Because we've been talking for what, about an hour now? We've had like 3 cutouts and 3 times that Discord is just disconnected completely.
Us, yeah.
And if that's my internet, then what the fuck am I paying for? And if it's Discord, then what the fuck are they doing? Because this has not been a problem before.
And for me, it's like, can I pay for it to stop? I shouldn't have to, but I'll do something. You got me. Like,
well, because with my internet provider, every once in a while, like usually 2 or 3 times a week, which is more than enough, like we'll just lose internet connection in our house completely and have to just unplug everything and replug it back in.
Yeah. Which,
you know, first world problem, right? It's 2 or 3 times a week. But, you know, when a big part of my week is playing these games with you and Nick.
Did you already do that part?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, like, did you just get that on your first try without even thinking about it?
Yeah, no. A big part of my week is playing these games with you or Nick. And if the internet's just gonna take a shit and, like, completely shut down, then that's, you know, not exactly fun for me or for, like, our 1 or 2 viewers that we actually have.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, it would be annoying enough if we're just doing this, you know, having a good time trying to play a game, but the fact that it affects the end product,
right?
You know, and it just kind of mars it in that way is really frustrating.
Yeah.
You know.
Again, like I said, we're still very much an amateur channel, and we're not going pro with this anytime soon. But it's very frustrating. Yeah, it does. It's very frustrating. So, yeah, I don't know. And it also derails the conversation, because what were we talking about? Sekiro, right?
Well, talking about Sekiro, I'm talking about kind of presents you got for yourself and presents we got in general.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Astral Train was one you got as well, and you're, what, a couple hours into it?
Oh, Astral Chain, yeah, maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops.
Yeah. So I was telling you about the stuff I got last year that is still in shrink wrap.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I don't know, like, weirdly, I've been getting, good stuff that I need for Christmases, as far as, like, when I get new socks, I can throw out all my grungy old socks,
right?
And that's really nice. But the past 2 years, I don't know if it's just people are, I know what it is. They're looking at my Amazon wish list now, and I'm getting stuff. Like, I'm getting games. It's like
that's
a little
tight.
Weird, but it's awesome. So I don't know if I told you I got a Genesis Mini, the classic.
Oh, tight, dude. That's
tried it out for the first time last night. And yeah,
isn't it so good?
It is. And just talking about, again, the controllers and the feel of it, and that's like one of the two, like, for me, the biggest things, here he is.
There's our boy.
Is,
Hey, I remember you. You let me fly off that cliff. Sorry, Mog.
I don't know, just like Mog.
Mog is great.
Slam dancing. Really? Was slam a thing right now? I'm trying to think of that,
that old psycho
that was slam.
Rama. Oh, Woosley. Now, I'm gonna join your party. What's the conversation like if you let him join in the world of balance? Or is it just like, hey, good to see you guys again? Something like that, I think.
I don't know. Yeah. It is a little bit different.
It's definitely different.
It just plays out.
Now, where's that Moogle charm?
If there's not a treasure chest, then just start slamming A around the hay.
That's what I'm doing.
Then there's probably a...
I might need you to Google this, because I don't want to go without
There might be a hidden, like, if you can go left somewhere along this wall. Yeah, I think you can, actually. Let's see. Yeah, if you can't get it in a second, I will totally Google it. No shame. I want that Moogle charm.
That's quite helpful.
That's what I thought it was. Oh, there we go.
No, that's where I got the runic blade.
Oh.
Or not runic, rune saber.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and search for the Moogle charm before I leave here.
Oh my god. Just on Facebook, the first thing I see is, I'm on a group, oh look, the generation that can't connect to Wi-Fi has another opinion, and just... Okay, I don't know what it is about Fox and Friends and just some boomers in general.
Yeah.
Just their obsession with AOC. Just...
I know, like, because she actually has an answer for all of their bullshit, and they just can't deal with it.
And the fact that she's a woman is much worse.
Oh, that too.
Color,
yeah.
That it really pisses them off. And that's the thing, is she isn't... I love her. You know,
she's great.
And she's a threat to them for sure. You know, but it's like, what has she really done to you guys? Like,
right, yeah.
And what's she really done that's changed the world right now?
Well, it's like you
what
said,
do you really have to be mad about?
She has a vagina and she's brown. I mean, that's all that they need.
That's so obvious too. Like, all right, sorry, I'm Googling this.
That's
Google
fine.
Charm. But like, what? It's so obvious how it's like 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
They're like Alexandria Cortez, like
socialist liberals are coming to take your guns away.
and just looking at oh, that's Final Fantasy 15. It's like there is not 6 Moogle charms.
No,
we're gonna have to say Moogle charm FF6
location, yeah.
But like, and you see these pictures where they're gonna put like Bernie Sanders and Nancy Pelosi and everyone else, all the liberal boogeymen,
right,
onto a picture with their angry, twisted faces, basically. Yeah. And she's always like in the middle and the biggest one, like she's the worst of them all. It's like, what the hell? All right, let's see. Blah blah blah. Found in the Narsh mines. It can be equipped by mom. Okay, is it given? Okay, tell me.
Yeah.
Where it is?
Please tell me where. Where's the fucking Moogle charm?
Find the Moogle charm.
I'm just running around mashing A, but I don't think it's. It must not be.
Check the place where Mog stands and press A.
You've got to be shitting me.
Haven't we done that? Oh Jesus.
Molulu charm. Now that can only be equipped by him, right?
I think it can only be equipped by Mog.
Yeah. Well, I don't have anything on Celeste.
Mog's special friend that gives it to him or something.
Let's see here. I think I just want to do white cape.
And the prayer beads, when they're actually working, that's evasion up by 50% or something, right?
Good question.
I think you said they don't work in the original FF6
Oh
version.
Yes, that's right. Well, no, actually, you said that.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Cyan's not going to have a
Okay,
shield, so I'm giving him the Zephyr cloak, and hopefully that makes up for it.
I'm googling this because I think we were talking. I said FF7 blind doesn't matter when you're afflicted with blind, and you were like, no, that was. You were saying it was this game, right?
No, that was FF8.
No, you were saying FF8 because
but only with
has
Squall, yeah.
Perfect accuracy. FF7 blind. Because okay, let's see blind status. Blah blah blah.
I'm sure it works in 7 because I have seen instances where I've been screwed over by it, like on our playthrough.
Most enemies do not suffer from. Okay, it's only usable by enemies, so you can't inflict blind.
Oh, we can't inflict blind. By the way, it sounds like you're standing a little bit away from your mic.
Oh, sorry, I was a little bit. Due to a bug, the status only. Due to a bug, the status only affects the commands attack. Oh, so it does affect attack. Attack, morph, death blow, mug, slash off, flash, 2 times cut, and 4 times cut.
Mm-hmm.
Because enemies do not use the above commands, they are unaffected by it. Oh, so the player can inflict blind through the means of ink, the item.
Oh, okay.
But blind, okay, that's what it was. It wasn't that it doesn't affect you, it's that it doesn't affect enemies in FF7.
Oh, interesting. That's frustrating.
Because blind only affects those commands, and so enemies don't use those commands that players do. Enemies are unaffected by it, making it useless. Okay, so that's what I had it wrong. Still weird. It's a bug.
Yeah, right.
Makes ink absolutely pointless, though like we would ever use it. But
right now we've got HP plus 30%.
Wait. I'm an idiot. Where did you just get that? Midgar? Oh, that was in the
That was in
skull.
Eumeros, yeah.
At Eumeros. Okay. Tornado.
Right.
Okay. Getting some good magicite now.
Yes.
But yeah, got the Genesis Mini. That was a gift from my mom. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
I just feel that controller, like, okay, I know you're very limited by the 3 buttons, and there was a lot of games that had to use, like, the start button as a legitimate button.
Did you try to play Street Fighter 2?
No, I haven't yet. Oh, Street Fighter 2 does that, I'm sure, huh?
Well, you actually have to use the start button to switch between the 2, like, punches and kicks, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad. What you want to do, like, so, I don't know why they didn't just put it in with the system. I'm sure just for nostalgia's sake. But Sega has actually released a 6-button variant, like an official one that goes with the Genesis Mini.
For the Genesis. I mean, they released that back in the day.
Right, but they've released that for the Mini now.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. So that's gotcha. Very, very worth picking up.
Yeah. But just feeling the controller is like, these companies, they know how to do it. Obviously, it's not like they threw away the plans or something for how to make these things. So
right.
It's a legit Genesis controller. And it's like, oh yeah, like the feel of everything.
Yeah, it's for better or worse, right?
Let's see, what else did I get? When's the last time we played?
Before Christmas.
Eddie got me.
God damn it.
Eddie got me Catherine Full Body. And
tight.
What else? Bloodstained. Have you played that? I know
I haven't.
Played the NES one. Okay, I haven't played it yet either. So I haven't played any of what I got yet. So I'm going to. But Bloodstained. And let's see. And then I got a few things, man.
Yeah,
I got Final Fantasy 12 for the Switch.
Oh, you gotta finally fucking play that game, dude.
I do. Now I have no freaking excuse at all.
You have 3 copies of that game. You haven't played any of them.
I got Mortal Kombat 11 for the PS4.
Wait, which one for PS4?
Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, Mortal Kombat 11. Swite.
And swiggity swite.
Swiggity swite.
I feel like there was... Oh, my cousin got me Persona 5 Dancing in Moonlight.
Tight.
Which is funny, because I just downloaded the demo. Because I just finished the game. Like, I got through the last of the story.
You beat the story! We can finally talk about it!
I'm all done.
Well, wasn't that just like the perfect ending?
Oh my god, this is how
good.
most Persona games end, right? Is you beat the game, and then it's like, hey, you gotta say bye to everyone, you gotta make your last rounds, live your life, and it really focuses on that social aspect, which is half the game, you know? And yeah, it was a great ending. It was awesome. And I think we split it up because Addie was like, oh my god, this game, you've already invested 140 something hours into it, which I have.
Yeah, see, I wasn't joking about the length of that game.
Oh no, and it's like, there's no difference between side questing and main story. It's all
it's
game,
so interwoven,
and you have to do it, unless you want to go to LeBlanc every night and just go to bed, and be an idiot.
Right. And which seems to me like more of a New Game Plus sort of thing.
I was about to say, New Game Plus.
You could really focus your efforts more.
I started like the first 10 seconds where there's just, this game's a work of fiction, and then quit. But it said, hey, your money transfers over, not your level, but it said your weapons transfer over, and your confidants transfer. So like everyone that I maxed out is still maxed out as far as confidants. They start out that way. Okay, so I like barely have to do anything. It's yeah. So I feel like I'm gonna just try it out just to see how it feels. Maybe get to like Kamoshida's Palace or something. But yeah, game was great.
Mog's got the levels.
What the hell?
He started at 37.
Well, once you like let him fall to his death, I think he had to get hard.
Yeah, Mog was just down in that cave, fucking training until you came back.
Doing fucking pull-ups.
Yeah, right.
Let me die, Kupo. Sharpening my knife, Kupo.
Show you when you come back, Kupo. Oh damn, man, Mog. What all did I have with me down there? It was Celeste, Sabin, Cyan, and Shadow.
Shadow.
Okay, Shadow's got Bismarck. I don't want to use him right now. He's lower level. I think I will use him again. Sabin can take a break here for a minute.
Yeah, Sabin's your powerhouse. He's fine.
And then we'll bring Celeste along just so that she can finish learning Valagarmanda.
I feel like you always have to have either Celeste or Terra. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Your 2 main characters.
And I'll have them.
So yeah, I got a lot to play. I'm kind of
same here. So my list is Sekiro, Astral Chain, and then I also picked up Devil May Cry 5, which Nick and I are playing on this channel.
Nice.
Which is really good.
That was the other one I forgot. I got that too.
Oh, tight. You're gonna like it.
I'm gonna like it, but for me, those games, like Nier, took me a while to get good at.
Yeah.
I think Devil May Cry 5 is gonna have a big learning curve for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, I played the demo and I was like, oh shit,
let's just start with pure magic.
Difficult for my kind of old brain now, but I'll give it a try because I've heard the game's great. It's just a lot of fun. So wait, you're playing that with Nick? You're doing like a fresh playthrough?
Yeah, like I've never played it before, but I'm confident enough in my Devil May Cry abilities that I think I'll be okay.
Okay, I mean, what DMC4? You play as
Nero,
the guy with the arm, right?
Yes,
and he's not in this game. It's like 2 new people.
It actually, you actually play. From what I can tell, most of the game is Nero. And then
wait a second. He's the young guy?
Yeah.
What the hell? He looks different.
And then he got a haircut. And then you get V, who is a new character. And of course, I'm assuming at one point you'll get Dante back.
Okay.
You should really watch the video that Nick and I put up. Nick is like, well, what the hell's what the hell's going on with Chris Angel right now? And now I can't unsee it.
It's V?
He looks just like Chris Angel. Prevents all
I've
enemy
seen some
encounters.
trailers,
Let's
and
do
yeah,
that.
he totally does.
Yeah.
He has the interesting fighting style, right? Like he has familiars or something. That he calls
I
upon?
think so, but I also haven't controlled him yet, so we'll see.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But anyways, we're playing that right now, and it is a blind playthrough. But like I said, I'm decent enough with the Devil May Cry formula that I'm confident it'll be okay.
I don't know, man. Good on you for doing a blind playthrough. I can't imagine.
It's not like I'm gonna get lost, you know. It's like we're gonna be wandering a dungeon for way too long in Devil May Cry.
That's true.
It's if anything, it'll be like a roadblock as like a boss I can't beat. But yeah.
Oh, so the cousin that got me the Persona 5 Moonlight, which I didn't even have on any kind of wish list, one in my mind. I think he just knew that it's like, yeah, he'll like this. He's the one that suggested the Link to the Past randomizer.
Oh, tight.
And I've seen this for a little, because I've seen, you know, like the speed runs of people doing it, and there's one where they like mix games even. Where
I saw that, like
Super
a Super
Metroid.
I was talking a little bit about the Beard Bros last episode. That's one that they did.
Oh,
they
yeah?
did Super Metroid and Link to the Past randomizer combined.
And it's not even the two games randomized combined, it's cross randomized.
Yeah.
Like you'll be in Super Metroid
and you'll get
find
like a heart piece. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then there's different kinds of randomizations where there's like, okay, here's randomizations where these parts of the world are randomized, but it still, you know, kind of works out where you can miss some treasure chests.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Well, and what's really
and then
crazy,
there's ones that are like crazy where it's like, hey, you'll find a key for the 5th dungeon in the 1st dungeon or something.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what?
Well, and what's even crazier about it is, I made the same mistake as last time. Is that you can't. I mean, you can get really lost and really waylaid, but you apparently with these you can't soft lock.
Yeah, you can never get stuck.
Yeah, I mean, there's always going to be something that you can find.
Yeah, now it might be you never will because you just don't. You got to know the games really well, I guess.
Yeah, and that's the point. You have to have like a photo memory of these games.
Every chest that even has just rupees in the original game, you better know where it fucking is. Like,
right.
Because it might contain the Giant's Glove or something, like something absolutely necessary.
Yep.
So.
Hey, monster in a box. Yeah, so I would love to do that. That'd be a lot of fun. I'm about to get jacked. I saved, right?
Jeez. Oh my god, they're not even doing the grudge yet. And their evasion.
And their anger.
I know.
I'm hoping Shadow can,
yeah, pull a hat trick out or something.
Well, I'm hoping he can one-hit kill these guys.
Yeah, the shurikens I know are perfect accuracy. But
I don't even know any dances with Mog. Oh god.
Why didn't you learn the dances?
Why didn't I learn any dances?
Oh my god.
Shadow.
You're fucked.
I'm actually fucked. I can't run away.
Oh god. They haven't even pulled out the trump card yet. Why are these guys so powerful? Okay, magic's the way to go. Oh god, no, it isn't. Holy!
No.
What have they ever done? Holy!
What is happening? Oh, Max, tell me I saved.
I don't think you did.
Tell me I saved.
Why are these things so powerful? Like one would be a hand, you know, enough.
Somebody.
Then they're just fucking with you. They can slice you up so easily.
There has got to be a way out of this.
Oh wow.
Why didn't I know? Why didn't anyone tell me?
What do these things give you?
I don't know.
Oh my god, their evasion.
It's not worth it. Oh.
I think you don't have. Let's see. I'm just trying to think. Setzer has like some dice, and I feel like the dice would get him. Shadow's throwing would get him for sure.
Didn't think about that.
And then the sword techniques, I think you can miss with the sword techniques, right? But their accuracy is like a lot higher. I don't know. Can you see Cyan doing like Fang and missing? Is that a thing that happens?
Oh my god. Well,
Okay,
at least they were kind enough to put me back here. All right, so we're just gonna
He
not
hasn't
open
been
that
kind
chest.
to us when it comes to
No, there's very little
saving
kindness in this game.
also,
At least
we haven't had the best of luck
that.
tonight with dying and having to backtrack a bit.
No, Crystalis got a hold of you, that's for sure.
Crystalis just totally showed how foolish and foolhardy I really was. It's like, this game, I like this game. I remember being good at it. No, I'm not.
Well, that's what I'm experiencing with this right now, because like there's parts of this game that are apparently way more difficult than I remember.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm under-leveled anymore. I'm at a decent level for where I am.
No, you actually took care of the floating continent which I thought, I remember being like one of the hardest parts of the game.
No, see, I don't remember anything really challenging until the World of Ruin, and that's only if you're ill-prepared, which I was at the beginning of this.
Yeah, somehow. Like, I don't remember you ever having to, like... I don't remember having to grind so much in this game. It's not really one where you have to. Unless, until you get to the end of the game and you feel like doing it, you know?
Let's see. God damn. I do remember this place being annoying.
It is a little bit. But it is really nice having the Moogle Charm on.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about
that really helps things. So you had a good Christmas overall with the fam?
Yeah, for sure. I didn't finish my games list yet, did I?
No.
So what have I... Okay, let me just start over. Devil May Cry, Sekiro, those are the ones that I purchased on Steam. Yeah. And then I got Astral Chain, Jedi Fallen Order.
Fallen Order on Steam?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so
I got that one for the PS4.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be one that I play through. Just privately.
Okay. Have you started it yet?
No, I've not. We just got home today, so I'll probably start it tomorrow.
It's not that I've heard mixed things. I've heard pretty much the same thing. That it's like it has its flaws, but it's pretty good. That's pretty much what I've heard all around.
And it's Star Wars, and you get to swing around a lightsaber, so
yeah,
why the hell not?
And yeah, you can do some pretty cool things. And as far as like the EA games, like they've finally done something right, and they say they're not planning. I don't think there's going to be DLC
or microtransactions
no, but there's no microtransactions. Like it really seemed like they've learned from Of course, they're going to have microtransactions in their future games, but they're like, okay,
it's kind of shitty.
We got to save face on a Star Wars game here.
Right. It took that level of outcry to get them to cooperate, though.
Yeah, just like the most downvoted Reddit comment ever, and Disney, like fucking Bob Iger, having to call them up and be like, "Hey,
you guys got to get your head in the game here." Let's see here.
Double caping it.
I was thinking about it, but let's see what else I have for Mog. Cast Regen, that would be nice. Cast Float. I don't think he needs the Growth Egg right now. Yeah, what the hell? He's going to be a mage character. I want to go back into that cave.
You know what? And make those Tonberries your bitch?
No. No. We'll come back later for them. I'm just going to learn a dance for him, so he's not totally useless. Right now, all he can do is attack with his spear. Because he knows no magic or anything yet. I don't usually treat Mog as a World of Ruin character. Like, I usually get him in the World of Balance, so he knows some stuff by the time I pick him up in the World of Ruin.
Yeah.
That is not the case right now. Fortunately.
Interesting. I didn't know this at all. I haven't found the answer, but apparently you can steal Minerva bustiers from Tonberries?
Oh, really?
But it's pretty rare. You gotta be a pretty high level usually, although it can happen. That's pretty good armor. That's like some of the best armor, isn't it?
So in other words, bring Mog or Locke back to
Locke back, yeah.
So don't fight those guys until we get Locke.
Go-Go.
Yeah, but Go-Go can only use steel if I have Locke.
Can't you? But you can fight Tonberries. They're like a rare encounter in that cave, I believe. I think you can just fight them normally. Yeah.
Good
I know you
God.
haven't run into one. But
yeah, I was gonna say. I think I would have remembered that. Okay.
Omero's Cave.
This is all I wanted. Boy, I didn't realize how not powerful I am without Sabin. Like,
Yeah,
I actually have to think.
Really carry your team.
I actually have to think a little bit. Yeah. I mean, Shadow does good work, but Sabin is quite necessary.
Oh, Gog gets a rage from them. I wonder what. Oh, probably the. I think it's just attacking and then probably everyone's grudge. Let's see. Well, what's. You don't get anything from it?
Celeste's magic is doing substantially better now. That's good.
Apparently, there's no item.
Oh, it's just there to fuck with you?
It's just. Apparently, I mean, unless I'm not seeing it.
Wow.
No, you always get. I don't think there's.
How truly, truly terrible.
No item. There has to be an item. Let's see.
Oh, god damn, dude.
Oh, did it just disconnect us again?
Yeah, it did it again.
What the fuck? Okay.
Oh. What a
There has
crock
to be
of
an
shit.
item. But either way, it seems like most people are doing it for the stealing or the rages,
Uh-huh.
which I don't think we care about so much right now.
No, I'm not really super into the rages.
I'm not either, but I know, like, Mog, okay, can be useful in certain situations, but I think Gaw is actually a really good character. I just don't like him.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
not
never
a Gaw
used
fan,
Gaw.
but I know certain rages are like overpowered, and he's like one of two characters that can do Big Guard or Mighty Guard. Whatever
Yeah,
it's
right. But you know, Strago can do
knows-
it. Strago can do it way more consistently if you go
Yeah.
through the trouble to get it.
I was about to say, do we know that or did we not get it?
So no, I don't think we have it. I think the way that you have to do it is you have to have Realm control an enemy into casting it on you.
Okay.
So it's like the hat
There is-
trick. You have to get the relic for Realm, and then you have to have her make the enemy do it.
Fake mustache or whatever it's called.
Yeah, something like that.
I think I feel like there's an enemy in the Dream Worlds that will cast it as well.
Like on me?
I think there's like, or not on you.
I thought
Yeah,
it had to be cast on him.
Strago has to get hurt. That's right.
Yeah, he has
That's
to
how it
actually
works.
experience it before he'll
Right.
learn it. So it's not enough that they cast it; they have to cast it on him.
Strago's just sitting there. Come on, hit me.
Hit me! Do it, you cocksucker! Hit me! God, Strago! Strago is really intense about blue magic. It's his livelihood,
Shit.
man. You don't fuck with it.
Oh, do you ever watch the talking about other channels? Do you ever watch Game Explain?
Game Explain.
They pretty much just do Nintendo games. I mean, that's like their bread and butter.
I know I've heard of them, but I don't think I've watched an episode recently.
Okay, I haven't seen an episode in a little bit, but I know a couple weeks ago they were doing Game of the Decade. And
Oh, okay.
every few days they were counting down, and how they were going to do it is rather than get the top games of the decade they feel, they were just going to go year to year and say what the best game of the year was, and then pit all those games
Oh,
against each
okay.
other. So I don't know if they've already decided on one, or if it's still going on, but it was a pretty interesting video series. So
I bet.
the last one I saw, they got up to like 2014, and I think game of the year they decided was like Tropical Freeze for the Wii U or something.
Game
like
of the
that.
decade?
No, of the year.
Oh, okay. I was like, don't get me wrong, that's a fine game,
It's
but
a great game. Yeah, I'd be a little surprised too. I think my game of the decade, and watch this is theirs too, or something. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably Witcher 3.
same. I was just saying the same damn game.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Oh wow!
What
did you say?
Why do these things keep happening to me?
I think you can run away, can't you?
No, we're not
feel
running away.
Okay, all right, do it. Or just vanish him, and you got it.
Oh,
I
Celeste!
know you don't know X Zone yet, but Cyan knows Death. If someone knows Vanish.
Oh,
God, no. Cyan's dead.
He's not
Band of
well.
Hope.
Come on, Shadow, get him. Shadow's really my only hope right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Will you fucking stop it?
Wow, he knows Cyan can kill him. Does anyone know Vanish?
I don't think so yet.
I feel like if you didn't save, like, cheat this guy out. I don't even give a shit. Like,
I did save, but
okay, good.
no, I don't think I know Vanish yet.
Shit.
Shadow. All right, we're gonna Fuma this fucker.
Start throwing the fucking kitchen sink at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Good job, Cyan.
Oh shit.
Holy hell.
But yeah, Witcher 3 had everything. It's I don't even have to go into it too much.
Right, yeah, we've talked about it before. It really was a perfect game.
It's a perfect game. You know, enough said.
Like, not like, you know, oh, what a good game for me. Like, objectively, the production values, the way that they crafted it, the world, everything was actually perfect. Like, it could not be improved on with the technology that exists right now.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like, personally and objectively, you know? It's like, personally, I thought it was a fantastic game.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe...
It told a heart-wrenching, beautiful story. It played like a dream, and
yeah,
it was just polished beyond anything else I've ever seen.
I could say, so, like, other games give me the feels more, sure. Like, I could even say Persona. Yeah. That's not just because it was fresh in my mind. It's just like, oh, this game is just... God bless you, Interceptor. Like,
yeah, boy, that dog gave it his all.
Like,
yeah, I
fell
know.
off the
they
ship.
just see him flying down to the ground. Use my body to keep you alive.
Kamikaze attack.
Right?
Worthless in the end, but...
So sorry.
But yeah, some games I could say, oh, it was more of a max game, and maybe I personally enjoyed it more. But to say what made me amazed, like Persona 5 never was like, oh my god, I can't believe we could do this in a game.
Right.
Witcher did that for me all the time.
Yeah, seriously.
Like how the side quests just kept going, and how you can invest 300 hours in the game, like, easy.
Oh yeah, without even batting an eye.
So yeah, perfect game.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you told me a couple weeks ago when it first came out that you were loving the show.
Oh yeah, dude. You have not watched any of it yet?
I have watched the first episode.
Cool. Okay.
So,
it only gets better.
Yeah, I can imagine because it's only just kind of starting out. But I know there's like, I haven't met Yennefer, haven't met Dandelion, you know, but I've heard everyone gives like a pretty good performance.
Yeah, I was not expecting as being invested in Yennefer and her story as I was, but it's really good.
And for all the worry,
it helps
you're holding up against this guy, by the way. Like,
yeah, right?
I'm a little surprised. You might have it.
Yeah.
But for all the
he be running
belly
away?
aching from,
like, doesn't he run away? There he goes.
There we go.
I was gonna say it would be great if I killed him and just got the Magicite.
So does it run away twice, and then you get him the last time?
I'm not sure. I am not sure, but does anyone in here heal me?
Yes. Well, this guy doesn't he?
I think that was only on the first airship. Shoot. I don't think anyone heals me. No.
Fuck.
Because, yeah, in the first airship, you went down, like, this hallway.
There was the two guys.
Yeah, by his, like, little casino.
What does that guy up there do? Is he just the party manager?
Yeah, he's just the manager.
But you can talk to anyone and... Oh, unequip. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't do a thing, you old son of a bitch.
You cocksucker.
Yeah, right? That's become, like, the official insult of this game. You cocksucker. like what's a good modern day equivalent to that? Like, son of a bitch, you know? Instead of son of a bitch, everyone in the world of FF6 just calls each other cocksuckers. hey now, you shut up, cocksucker. Like, it's like term of endearment.
Okay, what is the next thing to do? Is it like going to, I was gonna say Juno, not Juno. What's the Richie town? It's all the Richies and where Realm's at.
Oh yeah, you're right. We could do that.
Oh,
not Kolingen. It starts with a J. Jidor.
Jador. That's it.
Oh, hey, look.
Oh, hey.
We're finally seeing one of these
randomly.
dreams. I just realized that I completely didn't do this with Shadow.
Yeah. Apparently, one of the dreams is like a 1 in 64 chance of getting. I think there's 4 of them. Yeah.
Jordan, Shadow has some fucked up dreams. One of the, like in the same way that people like thought about, how do you revive Eris and all that good stuff. I remember as a kid, I was convinced that there was some way you could turn Shadow back into Clyde. Like if
interesting.
If you did something. I don't know why I thought that, but it just seemed like kind of a cool thing.
I mean, this game was rife with, the rumor mill. There was Edgar's hammer.
Oh, yeah, hammer. Yeah.
Which I remember Tower of Fanatics, I think, was kind of the go-to, how do you get it? That there was going to be like a secret door that opened up.
Yeah, I can see
there
that.
was reviving General Leo, which we both
fell for.
We literally tried. Yeah, we fell for all of them.
Because we were stupid kids and there wasn't the internet. Yeah.
you were trying to like one of the ones I remember is vanishing a gobbledygook in Zozo and trying to attack it or something like that for some reason, and we tried that for a while to no avail.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, there were some weird rumors, and it's like, yeah, that'd be cool. General Leo was pretty cool.
That'd be pretty tight if whatever happened.
Well, that's what mods are for.
Oh god, she's not even close. I'm gonna see what level Terra is at, and I'll determine who I bring in here.
Okay.
Let's see. I might want to mix up my party a little bit here. Because Mog's over-leveled, and I don't really need him right now. Because I can always take him out to fight some cactars and learn magic if I need to.
Yeah.
Setzer, I think, could stand to level up. Edgar, yeah. Okay, we'll make this Team B here. Alright, Setzer, Terra, Edgar.
Get Edgar back in the mix.
Let's see. Celeste is good. Sabin's good. Cyan or Shadow?
Shadow.
Shadow it is. Okay, now I've got to go unequip everyone else.
Yeah.
Inventory management. So fun.
Very sexy.
I already did that. Whatever. Okay.
Oh yeah, and then I still got Death Stranding, which was just a me purchase.
Oh, cool.
It's just like, it's $35. I'll get it. Oh, speaking of which, that's right. I gotta send your gift in the mail. It's not Death Stranding, by the way. It that kind of sounded like I got you that.
Did you take some pictures for me, baby?
No.
Oh.
That's for later anyway. But
you know those are coming in the mail, Chris.
Everything's wrapped up because I was like, I'm gonna send all this stuff out because I got my brother's stuff. I got just stuff for a few other people that I gotta mail out. So it's like, I just gotta send some stuff tomorrow.
Yeah. So I've got to send yours too, and full disclosure, because I'm doing another tech purchase to you. I will send. I'll see about like sending a full-on like gift receipt with this one, just in case something goes wrong, so that we don't have the same issue we had with the Yeti.
Or require a signature so that I'm definitely, it's not like in the cult or something.
Okay, I wouldn't think that would be a problem with this item, but you never know.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I have no idea, but yeah, so I'll send that out tomorrow.
Okay.
We did that.
Thinking about what to give Edgar here. Protects allies, that's not bad. Increases preemptive strikes. Haste. Haste might not be bad for Edgar.
Yeah.
Of course, he's my defense guy. I could give him the Zephyr.
But he's
Club.
kind of your offense guy too, especially with things with good
true.
Defense. He's
let's boost his attack there. That'll be good.
Yeah, tools definitely benefit from attack boosts.
Yeah. Let's see here. And then we're gonna give him the HP. Terra, we're just gonna have you go ahead and learn the Aga spells. Setzer. What should we have Setzer do? MP plus 30. That might not be bad. Fenrir. He knows a lot of good stuff. Okay, let's have him finish
Does
those.
he know the cures already? Okay.
Yes. He knows the cures. Oh,
Alright.
yeah. Let's have him finish up Haste-Ga and Slow-Ga.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, and then we've got to get him some relics. What did I put on Terra? I didn't put anything on Terra yet. Okay, we want to give her the gold hairpin. And white. White cape's just a damn good accessory.
It is, just for your stats.
Yeah. And it like undoes like a bunch of stuff. Well, I'll do the same thing for Setzer then, if I'm gonna rely on them for magic.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Now we're equipped to go into G-Door here and get Realm.
Alright.
Which I think is this town, but I'm not 100%.
I feel like, where are you at? I feel like, yeah, I think you're right.
Because by the Opera House, right?
Southwest.
It should be by the Opera House.
This should be it.
Nope, Miranda. Oh,
Miranda.
We were here. We went here.
It's somewhere in the west. Maybe it's a little farther up.
Maybe that's... It's about as west as we can get.
Continent.
Is it?
I think it's on this continent. Southwest.
This must be it then.
Okay.
No, is this South Figaro?
No, go into it.
Oh, you're right. Okay, cool. Let's save though. Cause we're going mansion raiding here. Just gonna rob the... What was he called in the SNES original? The Owser or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, what's an Owser?
I don't know. He's the man of the mansion.
Or is that a formal name, like that I just don't know about?
Hauser? No, that's definitely not a...
That's a title, right?
Not any kind of name.
Let's see if we can get some Magicite here. You can get some more Magicite in the World of Ruin here, correct?
You could definitely get the Magicite you missed out on. I don't remember...
Ooh, a Hero Ring. That sounds nice. Ring. I'm gonna go for it.
I feel like a Hero Ring boosts stats. I don't know if it does anything special.
Oh, let's find out. Maybe it's a good thing for Edgar.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god!
Wow. Well, never mind.
Well, I don't know.
How much money do you have?
I'm not sure. Well, apparently enough.
You had enough.
Tight. How much did I have, and how much do I have now? Not enough.
Okay.
Oh god.
More than half your money.
Well, here you go, Edgar.
That'd be damn worth it.
Let's find out what the Hero Ring does.
It's near the top. It's like the fourth one.
There it is. Boost attack and
med. Hey, okay, solid.
Cool.
For your all-around people.
Yeah. Why the hell not?
But I wish it says it boosts it,
but it doesn't say stat-wise what it does. Yeah, it's just like a battle boost.
It's like a flat boost no matter what. Okay.
It's still Owser. What the hell is an Owser?
It's an Owser.
Don't know.
This is a cool little stage, though.
It is.
Picture of a lovely lady. Oh.
No, it's always the lovely ladies.
It's kind of cool how they put the Chatternook in FF15.
That was a cool,
boss.
Tribute. FF15 had its issues, but that was kind of a neat throwback.
It did. More and more, it was like when I was getting away from it, it's like, yeah, this game has a lot of problems, but I like it. The graphics are good. Battle system is a lot of fun.
Right.
As I get farther away, it's like, I want to play it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the next Final Fantasy we do on this level, on this channel, is either going to be the FF7 remake, or maybe we could give FF15 a playthrough.
Yeah, and I would do it a little bit differently.
Meaning to do that again.
I liked the journey and I liked exploring the world, but when it comes to like leveling and becoming powerful and even getting good equipment,
yeah,
I feel like it's better in that game to just kind of do a lot of the main story, and you'll get some good stuff like naturally, as long as you can kind of, white knuckle it a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially with the...
There were some challenging parts to it, but it wasn't a super hard game.
It wasn't a hard. Although I feel like in the first half of the game, like I was doing side quests. I was like doing every single dungeon.
Yeah, same here.
And there were still some really difficult parts. Like I had to have a shit ton of elixirs on hand.
Yeah, like I felt like your actual formal level didn't matter as much in that game as in other games.
Because it did a little bit.
By the time Chapter 1 was done, I think I was like in the 30s. You know, I was like, wow, I'm way over leveled. But no, not really.
Yeah.
Like the front
really.
half of that game progresses much slower than the later half.
In the second half, for sure. Also, it's the difficult part about that game was as long as you were in a dungeon or in a place of danger or something, until you fell asleep, your HP, unless you used an elixir, your max HP started going down.
Yeah, you could really get it down, right.
You would like, oh, I'm just going to use a potion, whatever. But no, your max HP would be, suddenly you're getting killed enough. You go from like 7,000 HP to like 2,000 HP. It's
that was a weird system.
It was a weird system, and it made it difficult. So if you sucked, you had to spend a lot of money on items.
Right.
It made it so that, and the elixirs kind of, that's pretty good. The elixirs helped with that, so you had to use a lot of elixir.
Yeah, you did. But they also weren't like rare items either, like in other games.
No, they weren't. That's true. But yeah, it was an interesting game.
It was. And like I said, I've never thought of it as a bad game, but definitely a rushed game, considering that it had a 12-year development cycle.
Yeah. Speaking of which, FF13, we passed the 10-year anniversary, like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
I thought that came out in 2010.
2009.
Really?
So yeah,
I thought it was the spring of 2010.
Not this decade. It was the
last
decade. No,
are you sure that wasn't the Japanese release date or something?
Let's take a look. FF.
Because I swear, because I remember where I was. It's one of those things where I remember where I was when I bought it, you know?
I remember you calling me, like, a couple weeks after you bought it. We were talking about, oh, what the hell?
It was spring of 2010, right?
Wait, the game was released... Oh, that's the international hits. Tell me when the actual... Okay. Excuse me. That's Japan. Okay. Oh, worldwide. Yeah, you were... Okay, so what's the Japanese release? December 17th, 2009 was Japanese release. So it was the Japanese release. And you were right, March 9th, 2010.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, because I did the
right
midnight...
on the cusp there.
Yeah, I did the midnight release at GameStop, and I remember it being kind of like a unusually warm evening for March.
Okay, so for the US version, we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw a post the other day. I was like, oh man, 10 years, holy shit.
That doesn't seem real. Because that's still kind of a good-looking game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, the game holds up, and I'm just talking like graphically. The game hella holds up. It
does.
I mean, by far the best-looking game when it came out.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It didn't live up to its trailers. That almost doesn't matter. Like, the game was pretty.
It was, yeah.
And looking at it today on a PS3, it's like this game is still.
Yeah, it's not an ugly game. Like, how many games?
It's not even a game for the time. It's like, no, this game is still.
Right, like how many PS3 games can you look at today and say, hey, that's not a bad looking game?
Yeah, it's like that and The Last of Us. not a whole lot. Where it's
The
just like,
Last of Us holds up
really well.
The Last of Us definitely holds up.
It does.
But it also got a PS4 remaster, so.
Yeah.
Now, do I just have to stand under these to get them to?
I think so. And then some of them have.
Yeah, then they attack me.
Monsters. Yeah.
Nothing too terribly hard, though, I think. Okay, they can stop doing that, though, anytime. That'd be fine. I just gotta use magic with Setzer. I gotta quit gambling so much. It's just that sometimes he can really level the playing field. Other times, maybe not so much.
I feel like it's not totally worth it until you get those is it fixed dice? The ones in the dream world that he rolls.
Oh yeah.
It's 3 dice he rolls. Yeah. Oh, and you combine that with the Master Scroll. Ooh, forget about it.
Oh yeah, he can wipe out most things.
Yeah, FF13. I still like that game.
You know, I didn't hate it. It did a lot of things wrong. It's
and I think
it's
one
kind
of
of
the most egregious things is it was after 12, which did so much right
exactly
and change. Like, I think we've had that discussion.
Right.
13 coming after 12, and it's like, wait, what the hell?
Right.
And I think for you, because I barely played 12, I think for you it was kind of egregious.
It was, and so like where I come from with that is where I've kind of landed on it after a decade, and you know I've kind of gone back and forth. I enjoyed it, I hated it, I liked it, I was lukewarm on it. I think I'm still kind of lukewarm on it. But at the end of the day, it's Final Fantasy, and like my worst experience with Final Fantasy is like, you know, your worst blowjob. I mean, like, it's a little
still pretty good overall.
It's a little toothy, but you're still getting head.
Yeah, for me, I mean, the linearity, you know, is talked about, of course, and it's true. It's very linear. But I think the thing about it being linear, which was the reason that that part sucked, was it felt very fragmented.
Yeah.
That it was just, there wasn't a whole lot of NPCs. I mean, you could say that was on purpose.
NPCs, yeah, what was that?
You're l'Cie, so no one wants to talk to you. Like, okay,
sure.
But I think that was a little convenient, you know?
Yeah.
to fit with the hallway.
No,
you know,
towns, no item shops, no exploration, except for Grand Pulse. And even then, that was less exploration as it was, you know, big. Go here, fight this enemy. It was, if you can call that exploration.
And it was big for the sake of being big. You know, it was like, okay, this field can be a little bit smaller. Like, the scale of it was nice. It was like, okay, I feel like this is an actual living world.
Finally,
you know. But yeah, it was still a little big for the sake of being big, like Calm Lands times 10, like, for sure.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. It's just kind of a lesser rehash of the Calm Lands.
Yeah. One of my favorite aspects of the game is actually the battle system, and
the battle system was good.
It takes so long to open up. Like,
well, and I remember people hating the battle system when it first came out. But the fact of the matter was, it wasn't bad. It just was completely different from anything that had come before.
Yeah. And people say, like, press X to win, which is like, you can get through a lot of the game like that, especially at first.
At the beginning,
you're not going to get and you're not going to get very good scores, you know.
No.
And the game's going to take a bit longer, you know, because you can't just keep attacking things and have the game go quickly. You can do it a lot quicker if you are actually taking part in it a bit.
Oh, yeah.
But then, as, like, and again, I'm not saying, like, oh, just wait till the... No, you shouldn't have to. That's a totally legit criticism.
Right.
But when the game actually does get harder with the missions, and you're actually doing the side quest stuff, you can't just press to win. There's no way. You're gonna get your ass handed to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that was my favorite part, is when the stuff that they did not cover, like, for as many tutorials as that game had, they didn't cover the advanced stuff for the battle system. They didn't really tell you how to cancel attacks. And it was all about, I mean, the paradigm shifting and knowing when to do that.
Yeah.
But it was about timing your attacks too. Like, as soon as this attack came out, you were doing something else, and there was, like, very little downtime.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
That was
what people didn't like about it is that you took kind of a less active role. I mean, you were the tactician. You weren't actually pulling the trigger. I mean,
yeah, you were the, like, it's almost like,
which is actually
your characters
strange.
were your cards or something.
Yeah.
And you're like the...
And strangely enough, that's a similar complaint that people had with FF12, was that you just kind of, from the Gambit system, you set your characters up to go, and then you just watch them go. But that was an oversimplification, too, because that was where all the... Like, you had to plan for every inevitability using the Gambit system. And then you had to... like, if an enemy, like, did something unexpected, you had to manually enter in the commands. And in very much the same way with FF13, you had to create, you know, your kind of decks of different, you know, Ravager, Paladin, or whatever they were called, the different classes. And, you know, have a good working knowledge of those things in order to survive the battles. It's just... Especially
some of the boss battles, actually, even before the end of the game, pretty tough if you didn't know what the fuck you were doing, you know?
I remember losing quite a few times to Odin at the very beginning with when we were just lightning. I actually had to max her out for that point in the game. Like they leveled your stats so that they couldn't get
to a point.
Yeah,
to
super
a
high.
Point.
Yeah, right. So I had to get to the stopping point just to beat Odin. I remember that.
Yeah, some of the, like, Barthangelus, every time you fought it was kind of tough.
Barthangelus was definitely tough.
Yeah, and then some of the summons were tough. I remember Vanille and both of them on Pulse. Hope's summon and Vanille's summon were brutal fights.
Yeah, those can be tough too.
I had to do Vanille's summon a couple times to get it. But yeah, it was... Part of that was the beauty of it was like trying to find that perfect setup. It's like, for this battle, okay, this is a tough one. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Like, what is going to be the perfect thing? And once you kind of figure it out, and you suddenly are doing a lot better, it's like, oh, it's sweet. Like, it was a good feeling, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely an interesting game.
Yeah, we haven't talked a whole lot about 13 on this channel because, again, you know, it's still not my favorite. But
oh no, I get it. Yeah, for me,
Okay, what the hell do you see in this enemy? Is it lips? Is it a fishtail?
I see lips.
I see like a fishy face.
It looks... It's a fishy face. I see a fishy face. With, like, his arm being the paper a little bit. He's just like, hey, come here a minute.
Yeah, what's up, bitch?
Give us a kiss, then. Something like that.
Oh, yeah, give us a right kiss. Give us a big smooch on your lips. Oh, God.
Love that Australian Kano.
Yeah, right. I caught from here over the air. That was the best line in that movie.
Still a good movie.
Max, next time on Play the Hits, we got to talk more about the Mortal Kombat movie, because we've never talked about that.
No. Okay, sure.
Well, I'm going to have to write this down so that we have that as a topic of conversation.
Okay.
But yeah, next time we're going to get Realm and by extension Strago, and then we're really just going to kind of side quest until we are powerful enough to get Locke. And that should really be about it.
I was about to say, powerful enough to do Phoenix Cave, which is really the last big thing.
And who are we missing? We're really missing Realm, Locke, Strago, and Go-Go. That's it, right? We got everyone else.
Is that really it?
I think that's it.
Realm, Locke, Strago, Go-Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right. Well, hey, next time on Play the Hits, we chug right along.
All right, man. I'll see you then.
See ya.